Welcome to the 4x4 Canada podcast. I'm your host, Wes.
And I'm your host, Trisha.
Trisha, it is the
Yes.
American Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday, which should be the release date of this episode. And then on the Friday, Black Friday. Specials all over. If you got the money to spend it, now's the time to spend. So you got a hold of a bunch of our previous guests and asked them if they're doing Black Friday specials and that. And there is a lot of our former guests that have come back and said, yeah, we're doing Black Friday specials and Cyber Monday specials. And we've got quite a good little list for you guys to check out. Do you want to start it off with our friends over at TOC?
Yeah, so our friends over at TOC Supplies have a huge sale on vehicle detailing supplies. If anyone knows, they are also out of here in Ontario. And for those that recall, we did an interview with them back around this time last year. And they are Canada's best supplier of vehicle detailing supplies. So check them out. They're at tocsupplies.ca. They are doing a Black Friday sale. And remember, you also get a 10% discount with our code, which is 4x4 Canada Podcast.
You bet. And then one of my favorite episodes ever was with Ken from Wild Med Kits about a year ago. It was a super informative interview where we not only talked about first aid kits that he makes in Ontario, but we also talked about a variety of emergency situations. Ken's a nurse, and he also teaches first aid courses, including wilderness first aid. So if you haven't heard this episode, guys, go back, check it out. Ken from Wild Med Kits about a year ago. This guy, he knows first aid stuff. So there's a lot of learning information in that interview. I really, really enjoyed that one. Wild Med Kits has a Black Friday sale on first aid kits, but also survival stuff like flashlights, water purifiers, compasses, etc. Check out wildmedkits.ca. And remember, if you decide to purchase a little bit later on after the sales are over, if you use the code 4x4 Canada, you get 10% off. But definitely better deals happening right now on Black Friday at wildmedkits.ca.
All right. So let's jump into recovery gear. So back in October 22nd, on Lucky episode 13, Wes had an awesome interview with Ian from Afraid Not Ropes and talked about his made in Canada recovery gear. So Afraid Not Ropes is having a Black Friday sale like no other. The sale is in combination kits, and every order over $300 gets a free ripstop bag and free shipping. So that's pretty awesome. So check them out at afraidnotropes.com and remember to use code 4x4 Canada 23 for 10% discount for any non-sale items and for shopping the rest of the year.
Ian, I saw earlier today, we're recording this on Tuesday, and I saw he did a Instagram reel talking about everything that's on sale for the Black Friday sales. So if you guys don't follow him on Instagram, check him out, Afraid Not Ropes, and he can explain exactly what's on sale. He's got some really neat combination deals. Let's hop over to TMR Customs. I talked with Tim from TMR Customs about, I think it was August of last year, and he was one of our very first guests. And if you've not listened to the episode, go back, check it out. We talked about the Ultra 4 racing and, of course, all the DIY fab parts that are available from TMR. For Black Friday, TMR has a minimum 10% off, but they also have a lot of stuff, 20, 30, and up to 40% off on their website, tmrcustoms.com. They are the DIY fab guys.
So going to recovery gear again, let's talk about our interview with Anton from Rioli Gear that we did last month. And their Black Friday sale consists of 23% off the recovery gear, which includes stuff as recovery ropes, tow straps, the bridle rope, shackles. And they just brought out a gas can, if you saw Wes. It is a portable gas can that comes in 5 liters and 1.3 gallons that they've just released. So check them out at mioligear.ca or on the...
I don't know if I told you not, but I actually have one of those 1.3 gallon cans coming.
Ooh.
Yeah, it shipped actually today, so I should see it on Black Friday, actually. So, and my thought process behind that was to use it with my diesel heater, and because it's the perfect size. I don't want to pack around a 5-gallon jug. 1.3, I think, would be more than enough. So, really excited to try that out. I'll do a product review on that one once I do get it and try it. So I know that you, Trisha, were not available for the interview I did with Element Fire back in August. I believe you were working at that time.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't checked out the episode with Element Fire Extinguishers, it's pretty awesome. Their fire extinguishers last up to 50 seconds compared to like 15 to 20 for the average fire extinguisher. And they're so small. We've got a product review video coming up. But in the meantime, they're having their first ever sale. So what they're doing is they're making little packages where you save up to 35%. So you get the fire extinguisher, you get a mount. I believe some of the packages, you get a life and a couple other different things. So check them out at elementfire.ca.
Okay. And we have another good one here for some Toyota lovers, looks like. We have interview back with Vil from Crave Automotive in February. It bounces back and forth between our most downloadable and second most downloaded episodes ever. Can you believe that? Wow.
That's going to hurt you saying that about a Toyota guy, right?
I know. You guys really have to check out that episode. So it looks like it's a highly rated episode. So Crave is having sales on a bunch of different products, including Elka suspension, the Prinsu racks, the Moroflate compressors, and air up options, etc., etc. So check them out at craveautomotive.ca.
You bet. One thing I do want to mention about Crave Automotive, they have recently become a distributor of the Moroflate products, which I don't know if you've seen those, Trisha, or not. They have a really high power air compressor, but Moroflate started off with where you can plug in all four of your tires and air up all four of your tires at the same time. Yeah. So they are now a distributor of that, and they've got all that in stock. And Moroflate is a really good, high quality product. So I know I'm looking at that because I'm really lazy when it comes to airing up my tires. So,
well, the biggest pain after the trail, next to heating up the Jeep, but yes,
I'm too old and fat to be leaning down and airing up my tires all the time.
Yeah, no, it's an awesome product. Like just to plug all four in to get it done. Oh, yeah.
The other one too, which is we actually haven't talked to the guys from Epic Adventure Outfitters, and they've got the Kraken, which is their own made version for the JLs, I believe, and the JTs. So we're gonna get those guys on the show here soon and look at theirs. But a little bit off topic. Sorry about that. Back in October, we interviewed Ian from Bright Source Lights. We learned a lot about the light technology. I found it quite an interesting interview. It's definitely worth a listen. Go back and check it out if you haven't heard it yet. Bright Source is having a site-wide sale of 20% all across their website at brightsource.ca. Remember, if you decide to purchase later, you can get a 15% discount by using the code 4x4Canada. So that is an option as well. But if you can do it now, I would definitely grab it. As we were talking off air earlier, my vehicle got broken into last week and all my headlamps are gone. All my flashlights are gone. So I've got a little list I got to get from Bright Source on Friday. So I want to check out their headlamp that they have. And they've got a couple of interesting flashlights as well, too. So some good stocking stuff for ideas. So that, I think, is about it for our past guests in regards to Black Friday sales. I know there's a lot of companies out there that are having sales. Blue Eddy is having a big sale, as they always do. In the West Coast, there's KMS Tools. They always have great Good Friday sales. And
how about East Coast? Is he on East Coast?
Trying to think of East Coast in regards to that, or tool guys and stuff like that. I can't remember offhand. The other one, too, is, do you remember Bucky the truck?
Yeah.
Okay. Nick, the owner of Bucky the Truck. Bucky the Truck episode, guys, go back, check it out. It was basically the biggest overlanding truck in Canada. This thing is huge. It's like a big monster, not a monster truck, but it's just like a semi that's built for overlanding. But Nick now is working for Off-Grid Trailers. I don't know if you knew that or not, Trish. I was talking to him the other night, and I know they're having a big Friday sale as well at Off-Grid Trailers. They have all kinds of overlanding gear. So it's not just trailers, but they've got lanterns, they've got lighting, they've got all kinds of chairs, all that kind of cool stuff. So we are going to get Off-Grid on the channel soon, get an interview with them, but that is another company that is having some really good sales from my understanding. Who else you got over in Ontario on your side? I can't really think of anybody offhand myself, but
Nothing could think of offhand. Another big one I was just seeing today was Rotapacks. I know everyone's likes the Rotapacks and their gear and their gas cans and their water cans. They're having a 20% off all products.
Cool. Yeah,
Um,
there's lots of sales coming up. So we're going to post this up, obviously on our social media and that as well. So if there's something that we missed that you know about that is having a Black Friday sale, by all means, comment, let us know. And so the rest of our listeners can get in on these good deals as well, too. So I think that's about it for this one, Trisha? A nice, quick, short one.
Nice, quick, short one. It's our short Black Friday deals.
We got to make it short every once in a while. They've been going over a little long on the length
short
before. So yeah, short and sweet. Black Friday. I hope everybody has a really great Black Friday and hopefully you guys get some good deals. Like you say, shout out on the comments if we did miss somebody, and hopefully we can pass it on and let our listeners know about that as well too. So that's it for now from me, Trisha, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.